Hey guys, Merc here again. Today I wanted to show you the way I do Black Morass. I know there's a couple of videos on YouTube that cover Black Morass farm already, but some of them are months old and they don't really go into detail with all the information that you need. One thing that everyone knows, to farm Black Morass you have to run it on heroic difficulty. Why? Because on heroic difficulty the mobs don't get sped up, so you can literally kite them around for hours and they will always remain at a constant speed compared to a normal dungeon where they will just keep gaining and gaining movement speed until they literally become like little Ferraris. Another thing is that this farm is really easily doable even in like blue items. I know my gear is a little bit too much for this farm, but you can literally do this as a fresh level 70 paladin in like a couple of pieces of righteous gear. The only thing that you would need, I would say, like Mechanar for example, and you get a helm of the righteous. Get like a 2 set, so you get your concentration will cost 15% less mana, and that really means a lot. 15% might not seem a lot, but that is like 200 less mana from your righteous. Usually from consecration. Usually consecration is like 660, as you can see. But if you put that 15% on, then do the math. I suck at math. It'll be significantly less. Another thing that you need to run Black Morass is you need to have more than 450 defense. You could do it with less. You need 450 not to get dazed by the mobs. You could probably run it with less, let's say like 420. And there's like a really low chance to get dazed. But what would happen is like you would pull most of the dungeon, and you're like right about to get into the kill phase, and you would get dazed, and your run would be ruined. Then you would either have to die and reset, or I don't know, bubble hearth out or something. So make sure you have 450 or more. Some people are saying 460, 475. Honestly, I have 455, and I've never ever. I had even less, 450 at one point. And I've never gotten dazed like ever. As a fresh level 70 paladin, you can have the ring that you get when you get attuned to Black Morass, the Brood Ring of Nosdormu or whatever it's called. You can buy the leggings from the Keepers of Time, because you will need to get revered with them. So if you go to factions and Keepers of Time, as you can see, you can get these really nice legs. Give you a bunch of defense, stam, and you will have you'll be able to buy the Continuum Blade, which will be your best for like until you replace it with an epic or something. So 2 really good items are another reason why you need to get revered with Keepers of Time. Another thing that I'd like to cover is again, the Beer is Enigma. Same thing with Stratome. You don't really have to use it once you get into like 25% or more block rating. Now, when your block chance is 25% or more, you really don't have to use the Beer is Enigma, because you will block enough where it'll keep you healed with only Figurine of the Colossus. If you have less than that, then obviously you'll have to use the Enigma. But if you have more, you can use any other like this badge spell power trinket. Again, 25 or more, use the spell power. 25 or less, use the Beer is Enigma. Shields don't really matter. I would use, honestly, if you have already, use the Skullflame shield, because it's really good. It does crazy damage. It does like 150k average per pull. But if you don't want to spend the money, you can use the shield from the Sporigar, which is really easy to get now, and it's so late in the game. You can spend like 10 gold to get the mats, and you can become friendly, I think, with the Sporigars, and you can get the shield. I know my gear seems a little bit OP right now, but I just wanted to show the way I do this run, because I had a lot of paladins who would watch my stream, and they would message me in game, and they said that they find it very difficult and challenging, that they would die at the end. So I want to show you a really safe way how to do this farm so you don't die at your kill phase. Because you can spend 10 minutes farming all the mobs, getting them together, and then right on the kill phase you die, and you wasted like 10-12 minutes. So I'll show you the way I do it. When it comes to consumes, there's not much to it. You can buy a Blackened Basilisk just to give you that little bit extra spell power. I usually use the Wizard Oil as well, because it's cheap and it lasts an hour, so you don't really need many. For example, one of these will last you 5 pulls, so 7 gold is like really good. Another thing that I wanted to mention, I feel like dwarves are the best race to do this farm, because they have the stone form. You'll see later in the farm, when you start tanking the spiders, they will start putting these poison dots on you, and they really start hurting once you have like 8 or 10 of them. And they tick for like 200 damage each. So imagine you have like 10 of those on you. What I do is I pull, I wait until I get a stack of 10 of these, and then I pop my stone form, and it just cleanses all of them. Otherwise, it's not a end of the world. You can just keep spamming cleanse. as you're tanking. So basically what you do is you do consecrate and you just spam one as for me is alt one, but you just spam cleanse, 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 because it won't affect your block or anything. So you just do consecrate again and keep spamming alt one, whatever keybind you're using. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start the money looter. I'm going to do 5 runs. I'll show exactly how long it takes and how much money I've made. I do have enchanting, so I do DE the greens, which I find you can get more value out of. If you have skinning, you can make way more money, because imagine 130 skinnable mobs. Anyway, enough yapping, and I'm sorry if sometimes I mumble, I fumble, I rumble. Yeah, no, I don't have scripts. I just do this. I press record and I do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
So it is what it is. If you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comments, or you can ask me if you play a Night Slayer. I'm always online pretty much on why it's Merc. So again, consumes Blackened Basilisk, use the Wizard Oil. I use the Greater Blessing of Sanctuary because it reduces obviously the amount of damage you take. And here we go. The first run, I'm gonna keep it at like normal-ish speed. I might speed it up a little bit, just because you don't want to spend like 10 minutes watching me pull. It's basically you just run around and pull all the mobs. But the rest of the runs, I'm going to like hyper speed them. So I'll see you here at the end of the video. We'll see how much money we've made, if we gotten any blues or epics. And oh yeah, by the way, you can get really, really good recipes from this farm, such as Haste Potion recipe, which I already got in once, and it sold for like 1k gold. I'm not sure how much it sells for right now. Fact is, you can get really, really good and rare recipes like that. So keep that in mind. Maybe the gold per hour doesn't seem great. You can get TBC epics and recipes, you know, if you're lucky. So here we go. Let's do this. And also don't forget to use, while you're pulling, your Crusader aura, just to make this a little bit faster. And also don't forget to swap back to red aura when you're in the kill phase. Alright, I'm going to mute the audio so you don't hear this stomping and me getting hit by the mobs. And I will see you in a bit. Alright, here we go. We're at the end of the pool, about to go into the kill phase. What I like to do is, when I have all the mobs pulled, I just like to run around a little bit to like pack them up tightly. Maybe do just like a little half circle. Make sure they're all stuck together. Just kind of let them come close to you, not have to worry, because as you can see, they're really, really slow, don't have to worry about it. If this was a normal pull by now, they would be like zooming. They would be on my ass constantly. You just have to keep moving. But as you can see, if you do this on heroic, it's really, really easy. You can even just like auto run like this and then alt tab and do whatever. Tab back into the game, you know, make sure you're not like stuck in a tree somewhere. But this pull compared to like Stradholm is really, really easy. There's like no thought involved. You pull the mobs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up. Make sure you don't go close to Medivh, because he will start the RP and you'll have to reset. So I just kind of, you can even go through this little passage. So change back to red aura. I used Seal of Wisdom. And this is the part that I was talking about. Make sure I do this part here so the mobs cannot get behind me. So if they get behind you, you cannot block. obviously, and they will start hitting you really hard. As you can see, these are the poisons that I was talking about. I can just press Stone Form and it just cleanses all of them. Makes it really, really easy. I do Consecrate, and right about when the figurine is about to expire, I jump off. I go down. I keep on kiting. Keep on putting Consecrates. Run around. I do one right here on the middle of the staircase. So when they come up, they're going to get hit by it. And when they go back down, they're going to get hit by it again. Because if you put it too early, let's say on that side, then they won't get double hit. They'll go up here and then go down this side. So you really kind of have to min-max this. You can see they're really getting, they're already getting really low. We'll do a couple more Concentrates. What my what my baseline would be, if you see that the mobs are below 30%, then that would be like a good point to like, you can just finish them off. What I'll do is like, I will put another Concentrate right here. You can use a mana potion. Jump down, and this is the phase where I kill them. You can see they're all almost pretty much dead. So I'll do Consecrate. I will bubble. Let them come in. Do a grenade. I mean, you don't have to do a grenade if you don't have engineering. Just like Stratholme, like I said, engineering is not necessary. It just means that you have to do maybe a couple more Consecrates. So imagine the grenade does how much? 340 to 460 fire damage. So that would basically be what, maybe 2 more Consecrates. So instead of jumping down, you just do 2 more Consecrates and then you jump down. So you really don't have to have engineering. But I don't want to prolong and then ruin the gold per hour. But here we go. We're on the farm phase. Most of the items that you're going to get from here, I would say, is the trash, the gray, the greens that you can DE. And you see, first blue already. 29 strength, 18 stamina plate. Sells for 20 gold in auction house. And this is what I was talking about. It might not be the best gold per hour, but if you are lucky, at least you're getting current TBC items and recipes. You can get like epic recipes for jewel crafting. You can get the haste potion recipes. Really, really good items that sell for like thousands of gold. I'm not sure that you can get like items like Blink Strike, because as far as I know, those drop from elites and these are not elites. But nonetheless, you can still get really good TBC items. So let me just finish this farm real quick, loot all of these mobs. And this is what I was talking about. If you have skinning or you have a friend that wants to come with you that has skinning or a guildie or something, and you just give them all for free, not only are they going to appreciate it a lot, but they are also going to make bank. Because you can see this is 120 skinnable mobs. And all of them drop current leather. So as far as I know, it sells like 20 silver per piece on my server. So do the math, 120, 130 mobs. That would be a nice chunk of change. As you can see, our first pool is reporting 350 gold per hour. Before I go back, let me explain to you real quick what I was talking about. What you want to do is make sure you're right on the edge. You'll see like your character will dip down a little bit. And that's how I know that there's no mobs that can get behind me. So the cam goes in by itself. And I just kind of tap S right here until the character like dips down. And that way like the mobs will only stay in a cone in front of you. Like basically where this edge is right here and this edge right here. It's like a frontal cone. Like there's literally no way they can come behind you. It's like it's physically impossible. So this is the way I do it. And I don't remember the last time. It's probably been like 6 months ago. I really can't remember the last time I died in Black Morass. This farm pretty much is the easiest farm in the game. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna cut this part so you don't watch me run back, and I'll see you back at the entrance. Okay, here is a run number 2. I'm going to speed up the rest of the runs 2, 3, 4, and 5 into like a hyper speed, because there's no point in watching me pull this again. Okay, we are at the kill phase once again. I'm gonna wait until the mobs are like really Tightly packed. Actually, they look pretty good right now. So I'm just gonna kind of take them in. I'll go through this pad right now so you can see this thing also works. They will not reset or anything. Again, I'm gonna do wisdom. Gonna back in like that. Switch to red aura. As I'm gonna stay at this HP so you can see. I'm gonna pop my trinkets, the wings. And here we go. Keep tanking. See a lot of damage. You see, only you can cleanse these. I don't even have to pop the stone form. Doesn't really matter. Gonna do consecrate. Gonna jump down, and I'm just gonna keep cleansing these so I can show you that you don't really need stone form. It's not that you know, it's not the end of the day. Keep cleansing. Run it back. Same thing. Consecrate. Come back up here. Jump down. And also, I will show you what happens if you like miscalculate it. For example, let's say you pull the mobs, you come up, you jump down the middle, and they like let's make them split. You see, they like split. Some are going this way, some are going that way. Don't worry about it. Just start running. Run, run, run. As you can see, the other side's coming. They will not catch up to you that easily. Just jump down. Go around. As long as you don't panic, it's like you can get out of any situation. Just run around. Go back up. You know. It's not really... the mobs are really slow, especially as a paladin where you have the pursuit of justice and you're really fast. You don't have to worry about it. Put a consecrate back down and keep on killing. There we go. They're already falling below 30%, I would say. Let's do one more. Actually, this will be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Let's pull them back. We're gonna do consecrate. Let them all come in. We're gonna bubble. Wisdom. Do a grenade. There you go. I'm not sure if this is going to be an accurate representation of gold per hour because I'm trying to demonstrate all of these things to you. Like if you miss pool or something. But then again, it'll be good enough. Considering that this is the easiest. Literally nothing even comes close to it. This is the easiest. I'm getting a lot of add-on. Because of this update from yesterday, some of the add-ons are like bugged and there's a lot of errors. But it is what it is. I just keep pulling. I'm pretty sure it's the nameplates. As you saw while I was pulling, some of the mobs were reporting that they're 1% health, which is impossible because I just reset the dungeon. It's just nameplates bugging out because of the update from last night. But it doesn't really matter. Let's just keep on pulling. As you can see, we're currently sitting at 387 gold per hour reported. But some of them, like I mentioned in the Stratholm video, some of that is not really accurate, and I'll show you why. Let me finish this looting first. You can see we're getting a lot of grays. Okay, I'll show you why. Because, for example, you can see that this cloth shoulder, 38 stam, 25 intellect. Would this sell on the auction house for 10 gold? Maybe. It's pretty good, 38 stam, 25 intellect. But I don't think that anyone would list this on the auction house. So instead of like DEing it and getting like a greater planar essence that sells for 6 gold, it's reporting that I made 10. So stuff like that, it's saying that I'm making 400 gold per hour right now, which I don't think it's really accurate. As you can see, this male shoulder, 38 strength male, auction house for 35 gold, which is like wildly, not even close to being accurate. On the other hand, you can see these like feet, which are really good, 41 healing, 18 intellect. It says it sells for 5 gold. But then again, I DE all of these greens. I don't have to worry about the sale prices. What I do, I DE all of that, and I just add up the raw gold at the end. And that way I know exactly how much I made, and this is just like a, you know, like rough estimate. Alright, now that the run 2 is over, we're going into the run 3. I will show you real quick on the reset how many mobs I've killed. It's usually between, I would say, 120 to 130. But let's take a look. Okay, we've killed 126 mobs in 12 minutes. Let's reset and go back in. I'm going to do a quick reload inside just to fix these add-on bugs, because I'm not sure which add-on is causing this, because I did not have this issue in my first pull. Keep on trucking. I'm going to rebuff real quick. I'm going to eat another blackened basilisk. And here we go. Run number 3. Like always, by now you know the business. Wisdom. Swap back to red aura. So we do wisdom, red aura, back into the corner, tap S, 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 S. Then you drop down, here you go, and you're good. Now you can pop your trinket, your wings, consecrate, start tanking. You can start spamming cleanse, but for me there's no point because I have stone form. So I'll wait for a bunch of stacks and I'll pop it. Okay, they drop down. Consecrate. Yeah, another thing you have to keep an eye on, your shield durability. Because you can see I'm on run number 3 and it's already down to half. So just keep an eye out, because sometimes it happened to me already where it breaks like mid-pull and you will die pretty much instantly. Because no shield, no blocking, you're dead. Okay, keep on trucking. Consecrate. I'm sorry if it looks like the game is stuttering a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's because of all of these like Lua errors that are happening in the background. I don't know which add-on is causing them. I guess I'll just have to wait for an update or something. But it is what it is. Okay, we'll do one more consecrate and then I think we are good to go. They're already all like 24-ish, I guess, which is good enough. Let's pop consecrate. We're gonna bubble. Bubble right here. Wisdom. We're gonna do another consecrate and throw the grenade on. And there you go. They're all dead. Now let's keep on farming. See what do we get this time. Okay, that is run number 3 complete. I will see you at the entrance. Okay, run number 4. Here we go. Alright, here we go. This is the end of run number 4. We are again in the kill phase. You got it. Yay! Wings, trinket, spell power, and we pump. Now we wait, and then I press the stone form. Consecrate again. And we jump down. Check the shield real quick. 46, we're pretty good. Another concentrate. Keep on running. We're gonna do one more concentrate right here. And we are going to jump down. Wisdom. Concentrate. And bubble. And there we go. Let's loot, baby. Alright, that is run number 4. Once again, I'll see you at the entrance for the last and final run number 5. Okay, last and final run number 5. Alright, this is the final kill phase of the run number 5. We're gonna wait for them down here. Stack them up. Again, like I mentioned before, I don't make scripts. I just do this live. What happened with that reload, I just wanted to get rid of the error screen, so it is what it is. Even if I had to reset, not a big deal. But luckily we didn't have to. So we can wrap this up and see how much gold we've made in these 5 runs. Alright, that is run number 5 finished. Let's pause the money looter. Alright, like I said, as soon as you come outside of the dungeon, you run up on the right side. As you come down, you will find a bunch of vendors. The quartermaster for the keepers of time, where you can buy your legs and your sword. You will find an innkeeper in there. Well, not really an innkeeper because you cannot put your hearthstone, but you know, provisioner. You can buy mana if you need food. Okay, we're gonna sell all the grays. And we've made 81 gold. 81 raw gold from just the gray items. So, money looter is paused, so it doesn't count twice. We are going to DE all of these greens. And let's see what we get. Arcane Dust, Greater Planner Essence. As you can see, these are really, really good. They sell for 7 gold a piece. Okay, we've been kind of unlucky with the DEs. Usually it's a lot more Planner Essences. So now we got only 3. But it is what it is. You have a repair vendor right here. So let's add it all up. So here we go. All right, let's add this all up. I'm going to pretend like I don't have a calculator running in the background. So we have 5 stacks of nether webs. That is 18, let's say 19 gold each. 19 times 5. It is 95 gold. We're going to add 20 from this blue. And we're going to add 20 from 3 planner essences. And we're gonna add this, which is 17 and 13. That would be 30. And then we're gonna add 81 from the trash, which puts us at 250 gold an hour. Which, considering how easy this run is, and that you can do it pretty much as a fresh level 70 paladin with just like your couple of blues from normal dungeons that you did. Spam Black Morass or Old Hillsbrad to get revered with Keepers of Time. Like I said, get the boot, get the leggings, get the sword. You will have enough defense. You will have good amount of spell power with the Righteous set. Buy some cheap consumes like Blackened Basilisk and you are good to go. 250 gold might not seem a lot, but again, like I said, it varies. You might get a lot of greens, you might get blues, you might get like epic recipes. You never know. You might do one run and get a haste potion recipe that sells for over 1,000. And that is something that you cannot do in Stratholme. If you'd like to give it a whirl, let me know. Try it. Let me know how it goes in the comments. If you need any help, like I said, feel free to ask me. I'm going to post a link to this week aura. Someone might find it useful. And if you play a Night Slayer, you know, whisper me. Say hi. Don't be shy. And if you need help, just let me know. I'll see you around.